How y'all doing out there? Y'all know what time it is. It's your boy Easy Work Boxing, about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Got to talk about this situation once again about the Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight. And I watched the video. First, I'm going to give this person a shout out. First, on my channel, y'all know it's no bias talk, no racism on this channel, just for the pure love of the sport of boxing. I have my opinions, but that don't mean it's factual. I would never lead you wrong. I will only speak my opinion about what I feel I know, all right? And that may not be right. But I got to talk about Boxingego. I want to give a shout out to you, Boxingego. I'm not making this video to get no views off your name or nothing. I'm making this video because your video that you just made about the David Callahan and Terrence Crawford video really disgusted me. It really disgusted me. You literally took 2 hours out your life to sit up and trash this man in any way, shape, form that you could about a fight that we as boxing fans or people who have a boxing channel really don't know nothing about. You said that he's dealing with David Callahan, or he signed a deal with David Callahan. Where's your proof in this? Now, you say you have insights. I'm sure you do. You've been in the game a long time. I salute you, OG. You one of the biggest channels out here. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm so upset with what you were doing. You took 2 hours out your life to dog Terrence Crawford. You went into things that were so unnecessary to even talk about. For one, you still talking about Bob Arum. You still talking about Bob Arum. You went into issues about how much money he got, who he still owe. Why ain't we seen a TBC corporate, promotional company, this, that, and the other, and he don't sell this, he don't sell that, and when have you seen a good Terrence? He even went into, when have you seen a Terrence Crawford undercard? Yeah. He even went into, when have you seen a good, he said we only watch the fights to see Terrence Crawford. When have we seen a Terrence Crawford good undercard? Who cares about an undercard, bro? Who cares? The biasness of what's going on against Terrence Crawford is ridiculous, man. We are men. We are men. Y'all out here acting like females about a fight that y'all ain't finna get paid for, bro. That was the most suckerish video I ever seen in my life, Boxingego. That was the most suckerish video I ever seen. Bro, you tried to step on this man's name, bro. Now I understand if you have a boxing channel. If you a Spence fan, be a Spence fan. If you a Crawford fan, be a Crawford fan. I like both of the fighters, but I'm gonna tell the truth of the situation from how I done seen it from the past 5 years. I'm not gonna sit up here and down Errol Spence for no reason. I'm not gonna down Terrence Crawford for no reason. And let people must understand, whoever done watch my channel. Keith Thurman is my favorite fighter. And I go in on Keith Thurman when I need to. When he say stupid stuff like when he wanted to fight Terrence Crawford, he tried to make it seem as though the WBO title was not necessary or it was nothing. You see what I'm saying? I'm getting sick and tired. Sick and tired. We are grown men. It is grown men coming on your channel acting like females, riding a man's coattail that they don't even know. So I'm having real arguments about a man that probably would meet you and not even shake your hand, bro. Will look past you and turn your head. And y'all out here doing videos and being upset and disrespecting and lying about the fight. Y'all have big platforms. Big platforms need to tell the truth. Big platforms shouldn't be biased and picking sides and, oh, I want to make sure I get an interview for him, so I'm going to pick him, and oh, I want to make sure I want to get in touch with him and do a interview with him. No, man, that's not being a journalist, man. A journalist tells the truth. Even if he don't want to, even if he dislike this person. The truth is the truth. The way you went at Terrence Crawford when they're talking about what this man got, how much money in his pocket, who pulling in and out his pocket, that, bro. Then you talking about the David Callahan situation, about if anybody know anything about David Callahan or Daniel Callahan, whatever way you pronounce his name. This is the promoter I told you, I made a video one time, don't play the radio. Like, he a real mobster type dude. You see what I'm saying? This dude does not play the radio, all right? He will send somebody to come see you, Daniel Callahan, who just got indicted by the feds, right? You have no proof of what you're saying that he even signed a contract. You just going by word of Bob Arum, a man who is angry because Terrence Crawford is suing him. So you're going to take the word of a man who's already, like you said in your video, has been discrediting this man since he's been with him. Like you said, you was talking about the fact that Bob Arum said he was eating ramen noodles because of Terrence Crawford. You see what I'm saying? So you gonna believe what a guy who's being sued by a guy, and not to mention a black guy of a racist promoter. You know, you went into his undercards and things like this. You know, I'm gonna bring you something to your mind, Boxingego. Lomachenko was fighting. I think it was when Amir Khan and Crawford was fighting. This racist promoter that you sitting up here advocating. Lomachenko had a fight and Bud had a fight the same week. This racist promoter that you're saying, talking about Bud, would not even put Bud picture of his next fight or the next week on ESPN while Lomachenko was fighting. And you sitting up here downgrading this man when everybody who's watching boxing, even the casuals, know that Bob Arum is racist. This man had to deal with a racist promoter, and the thing is, he's so good that you still talking about him. He made it the pound for pound with a racist promoter, beating all the fighters that's been in front of him with a racist promoter, name known with a racist promoter. That was disgusting, bro. I'm sick of these big channels. Y'all got all the subscribers, bro. No hating on y'all. The image that y'all giving off to people is why this fight ain't gonna never happen. We don't know nothing about this fight, y'all. Now, I'm sure Blue Blood, Boxingego, I'm sure they got, you know what I'm saying, they've been in the game a long time. They take it serious. They got people they talk to and this and that. But where's your proof on this Daniel Callahan situation? And also, you said that Terrence Crawford was dumb for messing with Daniel Callahan, right? All right? Daniel Callahan is the same guy that got Tyson Fury the first fight with Deontay Wilder. When Tyson Fury had been sitting on the couch for damn near 4 years, and he got bumped up to fighting Deontay Wilder. Why wouldn't you sign a contract with one of the most powerful men behind the scenes of boxing? Y'all notice that the reason that the Glovegate situation with Tyson Fury didn't get out there, you want to know why these big channels didn't mention it? Because they were scared of Daniel Callahan. Because Daniel Callahan is a real boss. That's why he got indicted. That's why Tyson Fury didn't went and sit down, because Tyson Fury is scared he can't win no more without Daniel Callahan. But even though the situation, you have no proof of what you were stating, don't you think that that contract is null and void? I mean, why would he go and sign with a guy who got indicted? That's the thing you got to do, first of all, Boxingego. You got to make that make sense. What fighter will go and sign with a promoter that was just federally indicted? And where is your proof? I mean, it's ridiculous what's going on. Listen, I'm finna break down to y'all. And this is gonna be the realest breakdown of what's been going on between Spence and Crawford. This the realest, no bias talk, all right? Terrence Crawford moved up to 147. They was talking to other 147 pounders about his move up. They had a video of Errol Spence Jr. saying that if Terrence Crawford beats Jeff Horn and gets that title, he will fight him. This factual. This ain't me hating or nothing. Throughout that process of those years, right, Terrence Crawford has been screaming he wants the Errol Spence Jr. fight. Every time you see Terrence Crawford, I want that fight. I want that fight. Errol Spence need to stop acting like a girl and grow some balls and fight me. 3 years, almost 4 years, this man been chasing him. Errol Spence created across the street, a new term, a new phrase in boxing, across the street. Errol Spence went and picked 2 fighters This after he said he will fight Bud. Two fighters that did not hold any title are Mikey Garcia from 135. Then he went and fought no belt having Danny Garcia. All this across the street. So now when Spence has nowhere to run, when the Bud is the last man standing, now Errol is the one hunting. Now Errol really want to fight. This man went and fought two fighters, ain't have no belt or nothing. One of them wasn't even at 147, y'all. Wasn't even at 147. Then he tried to do the Canelo sweepstakes in that process. Please, Canelo, fight me because I don't want to fight Crawford. Please, Canelo, fight me because I don't want to fight Crawford. This is the truth. Every boxing fan who been sitting there watching and for the past 3, 4, 5 years of this fight, seeing this man literally create a whole across the street turn, talking about pay-per-view numbers, all this and that because he did not want to fight. And we got these biased channels who sit up here just want to rub or be close to these men. I don't know how sugary these dudes is today, but I'm not finna lie on another man so I can get closer to another man. What time y'all on, man? What time y'all? I'm not finna go and pull up and make a whole video degrading another man because I want to be closer to another man. This is ridiculous. I got people getting on my, and let me say this also, from now on, if you get on my channel, because for one, the people who get on there don't donate, and I don't have a problem with you not donating, because you know what I'm saying, that's all good. I'm not finna go back and forth with people about this Errol Spence stuff, all this, you know what I'm saying, cock riding of fighters. I'm gonna stop doing that. Don't come on my channel with that because I'm getting sick and tired of we are grown men and I'm getting a lot of female symptoms coming out of grown men about men that they don't know. Terrence Crawford don't know me, wouldn't care to know me. Errol Spence don't know me, wouldn't care to know me. Why would I be upset or make up a lie on two men that don't care if I'm breathing or not? If I'm breathing, y'all put, man, this is sad, bro. This sad. There's a lot of skirts running around here, man. We supposed to be on here as real deal boxing fans and break down the truth of what's in our opinion. We're not supposed to be up here making clickbait videos, lying to the public. We're not supposed to be up here updating false videos to the public, lying, false agendas, propaganda, because we want a certain fighter to win. And the real situation of all this is, all of this Daniel Callahan, everybody trying to blame Bud for the problem for the fight, the negotiations is Bud. The real problem of this situation is all these channels that you see talking about Bud, all these channels that you see mentioning his name in bad and negative forms, they know that he's going to beat Terrence Crawford. They know Terrence Crawford, they know Terrence Crawford is going to beat Errol Spence. We all know it. We all know he's going to beat him. And rather than them take it like men, rather than them sit up and say, well, you know what, I did pick Errol, but I know Bud is going to win, or I think Bud has the best possibility of winning, they would rather keep coming up with, oh, it's Terrence Crawford's fault the reason the fight ain't happening. He won too much. He asking for too much. Terrence Crawford playing with Daniel Callahan. What does that have to do with the fight being made? We don't know nothing. You did a whole 2-hour video off an assumption and you trashed this man. You trashed this man's name. That's pathetic journalism, man. That's not what Boxing Channel's supposed to be about, bro. And I'm not on here to bash this man, or I don't know you, Boxingego. Bro, that was disgusting what you did, bro. I hope Terrence Crawford see that video and never ever, even if you do become like ES News, which I do, I wish the best for you. I salute you in anything you trying to do, brother. But I hope Terrence Crawford sees that video and never speaks to you a day in his life. That was, you going and talking about how much money him and his wife got. Dude, This was the dumbest question. This is the dumbest thing he said that I could remember out of all. And I said this early in the video. He said, "We watched Terrence Crawford. Can somebody tell me how many great undercards Terrence? Oh, undercards. You know how many fighters that had bad undercards? Mayweather that had bad undercards. Oscar De La Hoya that had bad undercards. What does undercards have to do with you getting up on a channel lying about some David Callahan allegations and you ain't got no proof and you trashing this man the whole video, the whole 2-hour video? What is Errol Spence doing for you? Is Errol Spence promising you tickets? Is Errol Spence promising you tickets or something, or a close-up, or video, or an interview, or what? How can you go in on video and just trash a man's name like that, bro? We grown men. I get so tired of it. I'm just gonna start, you know what? I'm just gonna start ignoring you. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Because every time I turn around, we got men running up, talking about these fighters. And it ain't nothing wrong with being a fan. But when you're a delusional, lying fan, when you making up lies, and you can't even in a debate. In a debate of arguing with, or well, a debate is not an argument, but in a debate of talking about Crawford and Spence, you getting your feelings about a Crawford and Spence debate. They become emotional. They get loud with you. They can't tell the truth about certain facts that you bring up about the situation, but they want to keep saying certain things about what the fighter that they're saying. That's not a debate. That's you being a fanboy. That's a fanboy. Because when you're having a debate with these same people, these fans of Spence, these Gervonta Davis fans, whoever it may be, when you make a logical debate with them, they won't even answer your question. But they expect that they're gonna overtalk you. Now answer your questions and keep talking about a fighter that the public know ain't doing what they're supposed to do. Well, let me say the real boxing fans, because as you can see, a man that is caught up on another man like that is a casual, or he ain't a different breed of a man to me, because I'm not making no money off this fight. Ain't none of us making $1 off this fight. We don't know nothing about behind the scenes. We don't know nothing about what management talk about. And that go for anybody else. Blue blood, all that. All y'all can do is call and ask a question to whatever Top Rank or whoever. Al Heyman, Steven Espinosa, ask a question. And that don't mean it's the truth. We ain't gonna know nothing about this fight, y'all, until they come out and they give it to us. Until then, let's stop with the BS, blaming everything on Terrence Crawford, because y'all want, the thing is really, and this is what it is, because this is really what it is, y'all. The Spence fans know for a fact that Errol has been ducking for 5 years. So they are trying their best to try to make a way to make Bud look bad. They done went through everything they could to try to make this man look bad. The Spence fans know that this man ran around for 4 years, fighting fighters that he did not have to fight, running from Terrence Crawford. It's ridiculous, man. Let me read some of the comments. Miss this real box. Oh, you know, I'm gonna give it to you, bro. I'm gonna give you that real deal boxing talk. I ain't on here to be no fan of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? I love the sport they in. If they want to get in touch with Easy Work, I would love that. But I'm not finna sit here and cater to no man just so he can talk to me. That's female, man. Bro, I'm an 80s baby, bro. I'm an 80s baby, bro. Grew up around my father. We ain't got the best relationship. I grew up around men, bro. Men don't act like that, bro. Men don't act like that, bro. I don't know what's going on in today. Men don't do that, bro. Men don't do that, bro. If Spence doesn't want to fight Crawford, someone at 154 will. Blue blood desperate for money So he wastes other people's time for clickbait videos. I ain't gonna say he desperate for money. Shout out to Blue Blood. Blue Blood, you know what I'm saying? Look like he real, living all right to me. Got a nice car and everything. I can't say nothing behind that. But I do agree with the clickbait. I see Blue Blood clickbait a lot. And I be sitting there like, how do his subscribers even stay on his channel? Because I be like, if a dude get up and make a video every day, for me, that's a lie. I ain't finna tune in on it. And it's honestly the truth, I done seen Blue Blood make videos where I done clicked on it and it had nothing to do with what he was talking about. And I was like, why would you do that? Why? Why would you do that, Blue? But shout out to Blue. I ain't saying he desperate for money. Blue look like he living good to me. He able to get around them boxes, but I guess that's the problem, because he able to get around them boxes or something. I don't understand it. Spence using Crawford's name. Hold up. Is Spence using Crawford's name? Now, I wouldn't say neither one of them are really using each other's name, James. I really wouldn't say that. I say both of their names are highlighted fighters. I just say, let's just make the fight, man. It don't matter who piggybacking or who name. The fight need to be made. No. I don't trash to that boy. I don't trash Errol Spence Jr. That's a lie. See, y'all get telling the truth with trash, and just because y'all like him so much, don't mean I'm not gonna tell the truth. Everybody know the truth of what's going on in this situation. This man been ducking 4 years, man. He ain't got nowhere to run no more. So now y'all saying he duck hunting. Or y'all saying he hunting for Crawford. Man, come on, man. That's ridiculous. Y'all know it is. Lying channels, Marquis, they lying, bro. And they got too much. There's too many people tuning in to view y'all to be biased like that, man. Be fair. Be fair. Boxingego went and did a whole 2-hour video talking about this man ain't got no businesses, how many people he got to pay, what Bob Arum said about him. David Callahan ain't got no proof on that. Number word of mouth, no proof on the Callahan situation. Even if he do got proof, what does that have to do with the fight? David Callahan is indicted. Now, are you saying MTK Global? Did he do a deal with MTK Global? Or David Callahan? Because that's different. But like I said, Boxingego need to have his proof before he sit up for 2 hours and dog a man's name like that. Y'all pathetic, bro. That was the worst journalism I ever seen on a boxing channel in my life. That was sad, bro. That was sad. Sorry, Spence fans, but Bud Crawford gonna make it extremely technical. You guys will be disappointed. He ain't gonna fight Spence. Yeah, that's what they're not understanding. The whole world know who gonna win that fight, and the whole world know who running from it. 5'8", 5'9". Bud lengthier, has adapted 147. I think size the issue. Spence deliberately pricing himself out. Spence, see, this the thing what they ain't talking about. And you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to go into that or saying that, because then I'll become like everybody else. But how we know it ain't Spence holding the fight up? He been ducking for 4 years. I'm sure he trying to find any way to try to get out this fight. He tried to go and fight Canelo Alvarez during this time, y'all. He's supposed to been trying to chase Bud, remember? Canelo Alvarez wouldn't even pay him attention. He was trying to get out the fight then. He tried to get out. He was running from the fight when he fought Michael Garcia. This fight ain't gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen this shit. Spence a joke, man. I'm just being real as a real deal boxing fan, man. Nobody's talk about the man. Salute to you, Spence. Rich black man, getting money, taking care of them beautiful children. You know what I'm saying? Living way better than me. I could never say nothing bad about you. But when it come to boxing, man, you lying to the public, man. You ducking, man. You don't want to fight for real. You don't want to fight for real. And you got casual fans, I mean, what do Spence do for y'all? I mean, they delusional. They sit up and, you know, the thing is, they've been watching the same videos we've been watching. They've been tuning in to boxing just as well as we have, and they know the truth themselves. But it's a different kind of man to sit up and be in denial about another man, don't you think? When a grown man, Boxingego, that was sad, bro. That was sad. I ain't using your name for bait for no audience or nothing like that. But I had to come over here and make this about you, bro. You made a 2-hour video trashing Terrence Crawford's name, bro. Deontay Wilder and his wife got businesses. Danny Garcia got businesses. Such and such got businesses. I ain't heard of Terrence. You all in this man's pocket. Terrence Crawford got to pay another promotional company. He was with somebody before Bob Arum. He was... The hell they got to do with the fight? Terrence Crawford doesn't have a promotional company. Let me ask you this. When have you seen Terrence Crawford with undercards? Name 3 undercards that you like Terrence Crawford. Who gives a damn about an undercard? He the star. He the star. You think people cared when Floyd Mayweather had a bad... Who cared? You think people was mad when Deontay Wilder had a bad undercard? Who cared? I don't watch undercard fights anyway. The only time I watch an undercard fight is if I buy a pay-per-view, and then I probably ain't gonna watch it. Don't nobody care about undercard fights unless it's another name under there. And then you still don't care. How many? Look, that's like asking, well, why didn't you ask how many great undercards did Errol Spence have? Name 3 great undercards Errol Spence had. You see how stupid it sounds? Man, we as boxing channels are on here to speak our opinions, not be biased. Not walk around like we got skirts on and we holding hands with men. Our opinion may not be agreed with all the time. Somebody may disagree with what you have said. That's why I always respect the man who get on here and make these videos, because y'all, I know a lot of people say they wouldn't dare get in front of a camera and talk like we talk. A lot of people don't even have the nerve to get and talk in front of a camera how we talk. So I salute you, I support y'all, but man, this acting like females with big channels, this going around spreading lies and rhetoric to the public, making people take sides on certain situations that ain't true is not what this is for, y'all. I'm running across some of the most feminized men I have ever seen in my life. And it's crazy, and I gotta say this, I really gotta say, because me and my father really don't get along like that, but he told me this when I was a little boy, no lie. He said, when you get older, you're gonna see the difference of men who was raised with men and men who wasn't. My father told me that. When you get older, you're gonna see the difference of men who was raised with men and men who was not. And I see it every day. It's really sad. It's really sad, y'all. Really sad. Like on my channel, when I speak about Spence and I speak about what he's done outside of boxing, drinking is a part of boxing. People bring up the drinking because how can y'all expect him to go out there and y'all say Bud getting older, but Bud's body is in better condition. So when I mention about Spence drinking, he a grown man. He got money and he deserved to do what he want to do. He risked his life to give us entertainment. But when I speak of it, it's all in boxing. You see what I'm saying? You can't say something about another yet you out here doing something. Yeah, we can mention all that, but other than that, I ain't got nothing negative towards this man. I don't know him. This man ain't thinking about me. This man see my video and turn. I'm so tired of these broke niggas talking. You know what I'm saying? But no, y'all, that ain't what we on here for, man. That's not what we on here for. You know, that's like being a groupie for real. That's what it is, yeah. That's what it is. A lot of these channels are groupies. They groupies. I'm talking about with some of the things they say and they do, it's like they want to label. Y'all hit that like button if y'all watching. I got 20 people on, 23 people on. I ain't got no likes. Hit that like button for me. It don't make sense, y'all. This man made a whole video going out trashing Terrence Crawford for 2 hours about an allegation. He had no proof about the Callahan situation. No proof. None whatsoever. But you make a 2-hour video talking about how much money him and his wife got, what businesses they got. Come on, man. That's wrong, bro. That's wrong. I ain't seen none of y'all make no videos like that talking about Spence. Make a video like that talking about Spence too, Boxingego. If you ain't biased, do one about Spence. And show me you ain't biased. That's what I want you to do. Show me you are not biased, Boxingego. That shit pathetic, man. That's pathetic, man. I'm talking about you made a 2-hour video bashing this man. Bringing up allegations of that Daniel Callahan, this, that, and the other. Even if he did sign with Daniel Callahan or did a one-fight deal with Daniel. Daniel powerful enough to make the fight happen. He made the fight with Wilder. He made the fight with Wilder and Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury got off the couch and got a shot at the champion. Power does that. So maybe if he did sign with Daniel Callahan at that time, maybe he did it to make the fight. You ever thought about that before you bashed him for 2 hours? Maybe he went to one of the most powerful men in boxing behind the scenes to make the fight. You feel me? Hold on, let me see what you say. Is Boxingego? No, they're not the same people. Champ side, he Errol Spence fanatic. I done heard about how he blocked y'all on. And shout out to the Champ side. I think Champ side from Alabama too, like Dolan, Alabama, Dora, Alabama, something like that. No hating on your big platform. I salute you, keep doing your thing, but you biased as hell too. Y'all, did y'all see this boy? Did y'all see Champ side pound list? This boy had Errol Spence over Jermell Charlo. This boy had Errol Spence over Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo is undisputed. Errol Spence is unified. Y'all should have stopped watching this channel then. Y'all should have stopped then. You got a light I can use on. You got a light I can use now.
You don't know what you did with your lighter there.
I think I dropped it upstairs.
Probably did, probably.
Thank you.
Going through your car.
I don't know that. I was saying Champ side and Ego just like Crawford. Yeah, but that's sad for you to even be able to pinpoint that like that. That's not what boxing channel's supposed to be about, where you can pinpoint or whether or not he like a fighter or not. That's not what it's supposed to be about. We supposed to get on here, speak our opinion of what's happening. That's it. And you out Canelo, Tim, Tszyu. No, don't talk about that there. What you mean? Don't talk about that there. But hey, y'all, I'm finna get ready to get off. Gotta head back in to work, man. But I just had to come out and make this video. Like I said, there's no shot at Boxingego or like that. No disrespect, my brother. Like I said, you're an OG in the YouTube game. You've been on there before everybody. But bro, that video was classless and trashy, man. That was classless, bro. That was classless as hell, man. But that's my opinion of it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the video. Comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. You want to show some love to the channel, it's all in the description. Cash App, PayPal. I truly appreciate y'all. This easy work. I'm out.